Brim has say now about Africa. Yenya Morocco our qualify. Yenya Tunisia our qualify. Yenya Egypt our qualify. And also so another country or qualify na Algeria. After say okwa we need 3-0. And so far, yenya 4 countries from Africa or metimi a qualify. Now we check Algeria. After say no munya qualification no. About be almost 4th time we qualify to the FIFA World Cup. The first time Algeria saw qualify the World Cup was in 1982. It was Spain. And also 1986 it was Mexico. And about 2010 and about 2014. After 2014 it was Brazil. Algeria be FIFA club FIFA World Cup no. And after say no mo kwa we ko wini no ama Algeria man ni nyina no eni Jane anaba. Kensa obekaya in 2019 Algeria for the African Cup of Nations. Omo je no na the next World Cup na e wo yanim was 2022. And na Algeria for ni nyina wo gidie say after say omo nya formidable side e dey conquer African Cup of Nations in 2019 no. Ye ko 2022 World Cup dia. Team e friend say eye Algeria betima qualify. But Algeria for entimi an qualify. Emfa hu ni omu players are no more form. Emfa hu ni omu players at that time na beka say age wo omu side. Obi to say each more benase. Sa World Cup no qualifies na the performance so soro pa ba omu kochia Cameroon. Ema Cameroon for you omu free mu. Na Mares e wo form odeba Islam Slimani. Sa players we na ba Algeria for efeli say on betima qualify e dia komani. Enti after say Omentimi an qualify 2 editions of FIFA World Cup yehu Algeria. By this time around, Algeria for etimi qualify at the FIFA World Cup. I believe say Vladimir Petkovic, our young head coach no, abone humodin pay ye and odi team friend say Algeria diaba. So we check your players and no squad. Majority of them are senior players. Players are o ma ball mu acha age nche den your side. Enti after any game ni program qualify no. Omu busa Mare say after a 2026 World Cup no obesa ko World Cup be man na Mares catch and draw for say onye Ronaldo ono die after say omako 2026 World Cup no or the do medie ni nyina be si e de ama Algeria national team. And so we check it so far Africa from group stage no there were 9 countries are automatically top group are obe qualify straight by cannot sha dia say 4 countries o ma qualify no 4 ni nyina no every the northern part of Africa. There were 9 countries are from group stage more qualified straight to already officially 4 countries in free Africa qualify. Tunisia are the northern part of Africa. Egypt are the northern part. Morocco and Algeria. So the first 4 qualify from Africa no every the northern part of Africa. E try idea ba ko pese eba Africa football countries or more esro northern part no eba club football eba national team or more strong. Ye hope say ye West Africa no so no slot the aka 5 no ye be make sure say betimi enyemu dudu na intima member Algeria for abaso ene ye ni be hwe eye group C Nigeria, Benin, South Africa omo matches no on say omo group no after say ye te South Africa for no say Benin for number 14 South Africa 14 and a team e friend say Nigeria so 11 na ocha sa 3 countries we ya omo nyina so kwa away Nigeria go away to Lesotho Benin go away to Rwanda and South Africa so go away enti sa wo check sa countries ni nyina na omo matches na on bebo no ke mimi de mi hu ne say still na no South Africa for no e advantage so on be qualify was our group ni because e koka the last match Nigeria ni Benin na bebo na South Africa e be kwa away de bo mebo sa no South Africa enti mi hu ne say sa group no do be qualify no e the last day they be determine
sisi Senegal lead Sudan
Senegal so lead
Senegal lead Senegal
okay
Senegal lead and Ivory Coast lead
Ivory Coast so be ko
Ivory Coast
almost be ko
Ivory Coast lead is just
4 but Ivory Coast be ko
Senegal so lead South Sudan aye 1-0 nigina ya away games Senegal
so I likely say Ombeko in their last game. Yeah. Most likely. But when say Nigeria group no last day in the be determined you be winning. And as last day no Benin in Nigeria na bebo. Enti me when say South Africa for advantage. Enti ye Ghana de odugu bye bye. Nyame adoma ye qualified dada. Though so ye nyanya official announcement in the ba me hu say dey ya qualify wi nti kin kakra wa Africa no enu asoso e wo uko Europe omo World Cup qualifiers ne koso na minya botre hwe eye Netherlands game no omo ne eye Malta omo ko share 4 member ka results ne ho asem because Netherlands as a football country ko share Malta for enya de wanwa bia by kin obi onya botre hwe Netherlands enra no oparedi 3 midfielders bi obo Frankie de Jong Tiani Reinders and obo Gravenberch sa 3 midfielders we and a Netherlands for a yusu ye mimi hu ne say players miensa we ye very underrated Masha Netherlands wako World Cup or de Edgar Davis or de Philip Koku or the seed of Akko our 1998 World Cup for France at that time arguably countries so call 1998 World Cup no teams so parody one of the best midfielders at the Barca tournament now want me in Netherlands for film because Edgar Davis a small player Philip Koku small seed of small so we are no free wa our South Africa has a year in 2010 yenya Netherlands or the Van Bommel or the Schneider mobile omo perform here could do the final and San Spain you etimiaje trophy it's been a long time kid me di me hu Netherlands team wa parody midfield anu ehye eti said ye me hu na anu enra Tiani Reinders Frankie de Jong and Gravenberch ken sa 3 midfielders we no one say wo hwe omo omo timi ma obi bia bi wo mfimfin ho eye midfield miensa omo technical ability wo soro Frankie de Jong the technical ability e wo soro Tiani Reinders the same thing and Gravenberch and because as our 3 midfielders some technical ability was through Edema Netherlands no omo che ball no omo timi control ball ni ye e wo mfimfin ho because players and omo technical ability was through na chese omo ball skills e wo soro it is our 3 midfielders of Netherlands no in terms of ball control from the midfield omo the side the be mount creativity omo the be mount see yen carry ball fanku ye nim ball carrying 3 players away from Netherlands omo the be mount ball distribution yen break it down opponent attack enti se me team midfielders e wo Europe any world at large yetimika se ewiase nyina Spain for ne kra the best midfielders England for ne kra bi Argentina for ne kra bi Brazil ne kra bi aken mimi hu ne say country ba ko omo midfield ye underrate omo pa no e ye Netherlands national team no Frankie de Jong Tiani Reinders then midfielders omo ko Gravenberch no sa 3 players we nyina no show omo various club side any omo performance she Frankie de Jong performance with Barcelona Tiani Reinders every AC Milan call Manchester City when the real Osibo Nature Gravenberch modern ball with Liverpool enti ye come midfield national team back wa ne midfield nkofo underrated pana ken Netherlands for the can wenra sa wo show ma you be delight to watch this Netherlands national team no enti wo say a team back wa nkofo watch out for them Hansi Flick any Deku ye say omo betina say analyze Barcelona boboku no na omo be analyze no nyoma miedu ye say nyame adoma January Hansi Flick ana Deku be analyze say ye bie January transfer na Barcelona for enko sign a number 9 and now say a left center back these are 2 positions ye say Barcelona consider say what's omo say mu baako enti we Barcelona fana in prem ya no Barcelona here center back and also omo here striker ken this season Barcelona strikers Lewandowski and Ferran Torres ana Barcelona ebo 4 back no ne center pair no ye wo omo operate as right center back and a left center back about the left center back ye share season as no after say Inigo Martinez every Barcelona no omo operate as the left center back no Christensen and a Pau Kubasi at the Crontia say left center back for who be here wo football mu pa na say the modern day tactics and a strategic value here a proper left center back and so what checking and say transfers now obi aye also a left center back by ken in prem ya so wo check say Barcelona enkoto a center back and a striker now ka se minyi ba ko a meka tro say Barcelona here a left center back than a striker menka say Barcelona here striker by in prem ya no oye economics aye ka bibi say skill of pressing so wo check here the most pressing need skill of preference no the most pressing need and what say about soro since you come down now in was car Oba ko tonsuo no dansa o de ba akọ mpaboa because insukom na de o kese pa. Enti say who use the scale of preference the most pressing need no and I was say Basro. And analyze Barcelona team this is here between a left center back and a striker. Barcelona here a center back CC. So we check Barcelona nim hwa. Lewandowski ofri injury mu na aba oni sa form no. Ferran Torres ye dem e bo ne homode. So we check Barcelona nim hwa obi ti say Rafinha, Rashford, Fermin Lopez. Sa players we mu nyina no Lamine Yamal on betima contribute goals ni bi. By Fabra Barcelona for a center back department. Ken Barcelona center back department. Akwa to say Swiss cheese. So when Swiss cheese sa cheese na ntokro di dem na ye kan Swiss cheese. Barcelona echire wono sa na akwa ye. Mu se echire ni ntokro dem. Enti Barcelona esi akan a omo center back area ho no. Pau Kubasi no e feel comfortable playing as a right center back. By say ye use no as a left center back and won say that any form sa. Obi to say Araujo aye on and off this season. Christiansen enye most reliable center back abetimi do weni ato ne so. Eric Garcia eye de wo so ye. Enti say who analyze Barcelona team no critically pa na. Who say between a striker and a defender there. So ka say Barcelona nko sign bi January ya. To me di anka be ka say Barcelona enko sign a center back emfa be show mbobu konim because e ho anomu hia pa. Me share Brazil game no mo say 5 against Korea. Ken Estevao say 2. Rodrigo say 2 and Vini share baako. Chelsea enya pure talent in Estevao. Say obi ahwe Estevao. Sanko wo Brazil na obone bo a obeka say more hype player no. But obi a wo hwe Chelsea bi enim say Estevao e pure talent. By kinu nim de ma me pa akra na sempa. E ye nyoma miensa pe o. Confidence, composure and a positioning. Akra na we di 18 years no. Talent no wo. By the ma me manage ne ho pa no e ye ne confidence level. Okay, say first day na Chelsea for sign no be ball Stamford Bridge no. Unhu ade na akra ne ye. Me players some more confidence. Ubetima wo wiase nyina talent by you ko gina pitch no so. Na wo lack confidence a obe panic. Akra no ne confidence level was so. How will you compose in front of goal? Onya abotre. O pese o she goal na opre ho a untimi nche wo beba asay no. Enti se wo check akra in the position. Omo game against Liverpool kwa fa so position no. And in the game no, kohwe the first goal. And your type so position behind the last defender. Enti a BT defender na no connected. Enti me Estevao no nyoma miensa and ma me pen asem. Ne confidence, composure and a position. Chelsea any pure talent and I was very happy for Rodrigo. We are passing through a lot. By so far o hwe goals no share na. Unse na ni age. O hwe the first goal na. Last player no and o ko say ho. Only Liverpool sa winning goal no the same thing.
Well, came in just switching to you. She's man said, but was for she goes. That make it for them. Okay. I don't know what here.
Kiminjai na se pa akwakufi ha Kiminjai pa also baby place Koulibaly is the Napoli now go buy Munich na Fedi and Fakra one of the right-footed center backs with me boss our left side one Kiminjai can be but say there and he's being coached by a coach visa company why you Germany be why defender that on say senior company as ya 10 Upamecano you expect him to do say. It is what it is. But here, Ken. Oh, that boy.
But say player team be go fan out the Ballon d'Or contract in the.
But your players ni be brave ba add-on so ne Ballon d'Or hun komo so material yi dey bia wo kan. Recently. They will not say ti hun komo ni ye.
And I want to look up. So when you say oh yes, Akrana, you pay for the different.
Uncle Money, young guys now, Eba. The contest Uncle Money, young guys now, Eba. Okay, Hendrik, Victor Hockey, William Estevao. Nkwadane fi Brazil aba na almost so prospect pa no. Hendrik dey nyam fai, I'll talk about him. Victor Hockey ba Barcelona or the need dream can so back to Brazil. Estevao Dieno say about Chelsea and a Chelsea for Emani Moboni Bia, he wouldn't have been called to the national team. What did I mean? Carlo Ancelotti The NCM the German man wa Brazil no say. Brazil World Cup no watch 5. Watch 5 year wakwada Germany odiagra Germany be catch no. 2002 a Brazil G World Cup we again. When him say that's about 23 years in here. The highest that Brazil akọ at the semi-finals in 2014.
The last time saw Brazil G World Cup na Estevao we won.
To Brazil or your gent wakwada. And it's a Carlo Ancelotti should come and revive the Brazilian national team. This generation don't do in fact or more with the bear 25 more. Everyone grew loving the Brazilian national team. But now saying enter sir. And it's a Carlo Ancelotti should come and build the Brazilian national team. Qualify so qualify we. Inti whilst others are playing the World Cup qualifiers, Brazil both friendly games and they are prepared for the World Cup. Wabo Korea, Korea bebo Japan. Of Japan or other games and sana wako. Inti Carlo Ancelotti plans now or she shakes him for the World Cup. Now watch this. Carlo Ancelotti so Obiaya available and I'm saying so Obiaya available. Hafinha who play will be Estevao boy and neno. Inti front four no Hafinha, Rodrigo Goes, Vinicius Junior and Matis Cunha. Front four in here. And Rafinha you're out. And the coach Nama Estevao chance say come and play. Now, what this guy has done. Ne say we're booking the place for national team anymore. We're booking the place for World Cup no because there are lots of players Omunya Mayo. Unim say ye Anthony. Say Estevao you ahead of Anthony for national team anymore. Or you ahead was Savinho our national team anymore. They say there are other key players as I said almost fighting for the position. Already, front four they have Rafinha, Rodrigo Goes, Vinicius Junior, Cunha de Ombeko. And as I say, Estevao as answer about the count. Until the rest of the players will have to chase for the slots. That is where we are at the moment. It's Estevao, as I say, why establishing one national team? No, though, young quench biasa, but games now are burning in and boy naturally only born. And my point is that if Estevao, 18-year-old, is good enough to start for the Brazilian national team, then he should be good enough to play for Chelsea. To start for Chelsea. Estevao, say obepie Real Madrid and answer Barcelona and hype on bro so change. And I want to repeat it. Spanish La Liga, so when your talents, we have special talents. They give them opportunity to play. And so by England, after Nawaba, kakra adaptation. Estevao has shown in Chelsea games several times. He said, let the boy play. Let him make mistakes. He's building. Lamine Yamal. Bonana or born as a 15-year-old Barcelona for man a chance. So be people with England will be beer. And by this time, that's so man a chance. They wouldn't have given him the opportunity. It's why you land is also important. So why you land because Mastantuono, with all due respect, so they are fine. He's not a better player than William Estevao. He's playing our Real Madrid, the biggest club in the world. That guy is playing. It's where you land. It's also important. Estevao on the again. Chelsea a top player. Me dia can say Chelsea right wing one. Muma kwadani mo Pedro Neto is doing what the name. See, that guy is the future. Na Neto mo bebo because Oba any game will be an be farmer. But let him make mistakes there. That is how you build a youngster. Well, now we didn't come out. Your story be about Hansi Flick ne Barcelona team no say okwesi Deco na omo discuss Hansi Flick nya happy with the squad no na omo kwa discuss niema mienu whether to sign a left-footed center back or to sign a striker. Me per se me no din komo we na nkomo we it might sound controversial but I would want to tell you this. Okay? Sometimes when you're a good coach, obetimi abodi a system bi I'm an average players, about better good players automatically with just a tweak in the system. Majority of the say. You might have 11 players, or when you know star players, but coach be ebe for average team. I'm a system na fasa average team na man star players no. Inti having star players is important. Nemo when your coach so a otimi sesa bibi Emma players sesa from being an average player to become a good player. Wow. Okay. Liverpool team no a Jurgen Klopp edom kwaje Champions League no. Jordan Henderson, Georgina Wijnaldum, Fabinho. They were not the best of midfielders in the world as that time. In fact, sa game no share Barcelona 4-0 our semi-finals no. James Milner, Fabinho, Jordan Henderson were they better midfielders than Barcelona midfielders or the boy Rakitic mo? Huh? But that game, when you have Liverpool for number 1 to number 11, I'm not the best team in the world. Jurgen Klopp had built a ginger person that suited the place. Into more power. When you have say Robertson there left full back, oh we are so nimbo tabi. Can me can the Sudia say? The Hansi Flick team or be fire. No, we ordinary team. Come on, you need the Bameka. Hansi team or be for G feed Deco sem Efi Javin Semono. No, we are ordinary. I remember Xavi making a statement said, "Ni team no on to me fan compete." And Hansi abe modi a system. Emma system ni me far boys, no. Inti for last year, Jules Kounde right back, Alejandro Bao the left back, Pau Kubasi, Inigo Martinez, South 4 defenders way. One when Obeka said the whole of Europe, only one of the best defensive setup. The reality is that system no na name individually they weren't the best. Come on, you the watch I say. Inti say a coach, it's me be manage a situation like this. No, the Barcelona be do this leveler. Dia can say was said Deco and Laporta for Omoboa Papa. Which they are not doing. They are hiding behind the results. Hansi Flick Onyamwao. He's not been helped at all. Why yes season area or the confidence about. And now when you go Martinez in an interview say, on one they call Hansi Flick wo. And now true obia obe translating kasa na diamano. And also on Hansi Flick kasa ka Hansi Flick say, obe so no ni penny for na kenwi. And now Hansi nyawe o. Inti the setup he built. What sounds so when you go Martinez so Barcelona and Jimu Capre once in Pomanje. Oko replace him. Barcelona did not replace him. And no my coach Nadia Hometia Koka said, Obetimia try Gerard Martin as a left centre back. No supporters no rather on the good penny for no so say. Monko signing centre back and ran no de Kogu Hansi Flick so say. Hansi person de Gerard Martin. Ekobo left footed centre back. And a papa na yeko and a name ekoso. Clearly, team ni ya quality. Team no e ya quality. Hwe. Hansi buy 4 transfer windows in here. Me what? Basa fa Dani Olmo. Wafa Hoja Session. Wafa Juan Garcia. And wafa Rooney Baji. Ni pepe mu no. Meanwhile, Real Madrid had won Champions League. And Carlo Ancelotti a failure. And I'm so within the same period Hansi ebe fa team no Madrid afa Kylian Mbappe, wafa Dean Howson, wafa Trent Alexander-Arnold, wafa Alvaro Carreras, wafa Franco Mastantuono. Oh my dear. Yet Hansi Flick is still competing. Inti Papa no ya chechere ne nsa enyama na ekoso clearly he is not happy. He needs help. Barca team no So who sounds so the question coach be no intimia more this system. I'm a boys now more bought to say your more bonwa. One here the coach will suffer. Intim pempe so coach aye adwuma de adru no. Deco needs to start working. Barcelona needs the quality our center back wo. Barcelona enim wo no Lewandowski say waho. Baby a coach ni be can keep positions a coach ni be can no. They need to help him. Ebiane say nyame adomo December 20, Barcelona call Florida. According they are going to spend about 10 hours. In and out, Obaya also be called Riyadh was Saudi Arabia. Coach not MP, but who option? You don't have option because Barcelona Copisca. Why is it that the coach is kowtowing and listening to them? But a Barca signing player coach in but China cofa play bia. It sounds Hansi Flick keeps on getting the result into they are quiet. Ken, Hansi has helped Barcelona a lot. He also needs help. Deco, one Laporta, omuntu mubotum, no mun spend kakrama papa because watch it. So on your quality, a human obey ye. Hendrik, Ken, when Musumano, over 5 months in your mobile. Nipa do one fino because they say Gonzalo Garcia cry option a chain Hendrik.
Okay.
The last time of ball 18th of May, Ken. Hendrik's situation, I feel for him. He wanted to prove so beat him and no copra. Club World Cup no yebe kon no pray. And or call US will be none one told, but he just wanted to watch them train. Send a bear no turn or baby bobo nibi. No one turn. Still 0 minutes for him. Ken. Meso so me can the attack was say the guy needs a loan. Uncle 6 months be uncle Bob because clearly. So what's now? No be minutes ni be crowd but any minutes and any better home. Because I am being told say Hendrik and Torres in the few say I was said the Brazilian national team boy no Kobobi. Now wait. You fast 0 minutes and born national team because check Brazil anymore. Players ni be break crowd higher mom with the on say Neymar situation I 50-50 because you can go World Cup. Na say Neymar you fit or one slot to her. Richarlison form or one slot into Hendrik situation they can.
Hendrik.
Loan be abo no.
Loan. Compare Sociedad. Was already made new goals Nicola Justice, who was a Sadio Mane and penalty mark on the Senegal, you 4-0. But this group, Ivory Coast in the Gabon, most of Gabon Vatican against Gambia, Pierre Mareko Babayan, so much man will give winner. One grand advantage in a good Ivory Coast from home. And yet, you're so big. Bremo Kakre.
Can Oka Nicolas Jackson as a we a story be say Mikel Obi say will try every possible means. Say on Nicolas Jackson being komo. Name Jackson you know.
Chelsea legend to person no kasa na kasa.
En komo ben na Mikel Obi person ni di.
I say private.
Private.
Which Chelsea no which made it komo.
Also Mikel Obi knows about privacy and respect. Ken why Nicolas Jackson? Nicolas Jackson is a young man. Yankopon na do no any opportunity about be Chelsea team. Mikel Obi a former Chelsea player and a legend for that matter. Or Chelsea Bobo no yes, you know cre. It's about Chelsea in Samoa. He knows the ins and out of the Chelsea club. And as an African brother, say niema ba ku mienu bi nkoyi e wo nua ho a. Me feel say the best thing anka obetimi aye. And say obefre no na one na kasa one ne kasa ba ku mienu miensa anase ba ku mienu mpo na say still performance I was expect free ne ho eno a dada na na ode mawo na emum on mawo de wo expect no a na Mikel Obi ba bonte no aba be kasa me ni problem but Mikel Obi anye we mu bia o the fact that you played with Didier Drogba, the fact that you saw Shevchenko e Chelsea, the fact that Crespo no Fernando Torres no Chelsea. Such Chelsea top big players, big boys. And the about Chelsea bobo no. Doesn't mean say the plan of Chelsea. And that's what they say in the said yet Debbie and the Masasa. Today, Chelsea buys prospects. And Nicholas Jackson, one of those prospects at Chelsea toy. Chelsea offer Nicholas Jackson by Premier League in the first season they will league him or share 14 goals in the match Chelsea. The second season, our backlash and started here. Mikel will be nominated other people. Shall see so more bar brand energy bar quadanity. Send him more than conquer and king or share 10 goals in the league. And the match Chelsea. Chelsea brought in strikers because Jackson more than conquer. And no credit me jitum. But I want to Chelsea go fire. Again, Chelsea bought another prospect. And a day Baba will replace Jackson. Omoko fire Liam Dela. And the best season we are say. And it's about Premier League with Ipswich. No watch 12 goals. João Pedro. And just watch 10 goals. These are the two strikers Omoko fire. So I'm replacing Nicholas Jackson. And Jackson feels say people like Mikel will be one someone more kind at the fan home. One of the reasons in Chelsea decided to Mobemanako because me get to Chelsea penny for him day. Who play on mobile home, but there are certain people who carry voice in the industry. It's in some of Mobecadia found. I thought that I can't penny for me taking decisions to be against who. Mikalo be Casan Minano. Anytime he talks about the poor performances of Nicholas Jackson, a German or Kadikahu. Or say the ideal man obey me about Chelsea Bobo Koni or Nibu Honomono. I have Victor Osimhen, the Cromney, the countryman. Me jitum etiasi and I am sure to be a bejatum. Sir Victor Osimhen as a striker, penny numbers, the performances and the records clearly. He's a better striker than player friend say Nicholas Jackson. That is for a fact. Nemum Aquadana Genian say, na ye time in our shada, and what two an idiot seen so study a bear. Ye being everyone here for one down for the Wumia, Victor Osimhen in a Baba show. Now Kikas and same way in every year. Now ye Pamon and Yalu no bound with Gname bar. Afraid you won't so frame make a say ye to be framing. Who will to me for another Beshamedin? Nicholas Jackson, you agree 100%. One fa, on an ankasa, the ABCS, Obianton and a baby, you shouldn't be a hypocrite. On keeping the same energy on the media. No one twas on Kodobian and Jumasa. Ken, moving on. There is problem with Manchester City. Injuries, any idea, affected Pep Guardiola's team performance this season. From last season, Pep Guardiola and Kasana M fan of. Aside injuries, now hard drainer. There's another department in the Manchester City team. Problems, reports say free England airback say goalkeeper James Trafford. Episode free Manchester City Bobo code him for playing time. And it's shocking. Because James Trafford Manchester City. Clearly, in all honesty, or Manchester City as a goalkeeper, we now say or that cool pussy on disappointing but whenever you are comparing two things, I was all pick back. And no compare two things that will pick back. I definitely will pick the yard here a chain in uncle. Only one they competing, only goalkeeper friend said Donnarumma and they're competing. So the big question is why interest and a Bayer Juma or Manchester City because baby I do it's all about interest. Pep Guardiola feels say Sabre in your Obama room for young son Rematara Macque, Debbie. Samuel Donnarumma. Look at the experience and anybody more last season, Champions League. Even before last season, one more some sort of consistent performance. He's at the top, winning the Euros with Italy. Any idea? Why didn't you such a goalkeeper umpe? Semenyano, none money con kind of Manchester City Bobo. Oh yes, saves. I Boama Manchester City winning points in games. The game against Arsenal was a typical example. He was at the party. Saves was a goalkeeper, you know, the keeping the team woman. Abranti so far. 4 matches in the Premier League will keep it 2 clean sheets. And the Yama Manchester City Bobo corner. It was no Pep Guardiola there. Goalkeeper or better so better than Pomi Donnarumma. But won't even blame James Trafford so on also show only interest. He's an English boy. An England national team no. Says here many workers say the goalkeeping department. And now Debia Ubia. It will feel say on your team. No, you don't know money con kaya. Or no too much any opportunity to walk up with World Cup and I say. No akwa konya biada. Even poor on starting poor at least obey a second goalkeeper and as a backup to the first choice goalkeeper of the England national team. It will not so few say moving away from Manchester City be providing us our opportunity no any luxury no so nya biada. Enti o blame James Trafford Enye yen so because on so your opportunity to be in the post. Say they be obey to me World Cup. And this is the kind of dilemma about the top coach Pep Guardiola. So for me, Oni Akwadana he's a good goalkeeper. Being a backup to Donnarumma any problem. It shouldn't be a problem to the young goalkeeper. Talk to him. Now Onya ne honti ase. Se nipa no ne compete no. Any way an experienced goalkeeper than him and a better goalkeeper than him in the goalpost.
I don't know who say Pep Bobas City for because no one can grow into Nika.
Can Obama can say?
Nasije fla for your fan. Go here and say one is and I'm fan. Pierre Sikabi.
But at least getting two good goalkeepers ain't bad, ain't a problem.
Then goalkeeper here. Ofaba kwa or stronger man.
And Trafford didn't have Padano.
You try for no one was
And don't see that make us all money in Casano. Because the panel only competing or a better channel. And clearly, also a G2. So a better channel. And to say the only thing you make me I want to say you'll be free Boko. So it lies on the honors of the coach. There be anything I know about a backup. But now Edison process of leaving Manchester City was in the pipeline. It had no me your experience. Or man Donnarumma and poor. No about show now why a backup.
That's say and the grand yes wako fadia bakwa and Friday. Pipeline and say time so kuma. And then we go pipeline. Ana
me have a TV at